Welcome back to Poketuba Games. We are back playing Dicey Dungeons after a little bit of a break. We're on a theme today. Episode 2, Finders Keepers. Should have read all that. Welcome back. This episode, we'll be checking in with our cleverest little cute boy, the Thief. It'll take more than a few monsters to keep me from my rightful reward.
Oh, no.
It's lovely that you're still so confident. No doubts? No creeping fear that you might have risked it all only to end up trapped here for eternity? No? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'd wish you luck, but that always seems hypocritical, given I'm the one handing it out. Off you go! Alright, we're into the Thief episode 2. This is Finders Keepers. What's going to happen is if we can get this down to complete, we'll steal one of the enemy's cards. So in this case, we're probably not going to get it because I think if we go for it, we might actually be dead. Splitting doesn't really change any of the outcome here, unless we want to try and steal it. Oh, also our special is different. We reuse the next equipment instead of roll a bunch of ones. In good position. Split that. Drop these two. They rolled really well there. Not well enough for us to get shot, but enough for us to worry about getting shot. There we go. Defeat the Marine. 1 experience point. You get an item. It's leather armor. Okay, we're probably going to want to steal this frog's sword. Because the frog has a broadsword and a small shield. So, let's split. Put an odd in the armor. 3 and 1. Taking 6. The block for 2. Ooh, double 6s. Five and a 1? No. Okay. Put the 2 there. Put the 1. Frog does not roll as successfully this turn. We'll hold on to the hook for next time. Split you. Drop that here. Reduce by 1. Dagger. On to the next turn. They don't roll super great. They're gonna block one. So we have to do 5 damage to finish this off. Split you. Probably should have split the 4. Okay, that's life. They roll a big 6 for a total of 8 damage. Just like that, we're on the clock. We need 4 damage or we die. Yay! We did 4 damage and didn't die. Level up. Max health increased. We're back at max. I want to steal this broadsword. Thank you. Equipment. It's equipped. Let's go. Into the wizard. So like that, we've got something to do with our big dice. Throw in the broadsword. Do I want one of the wizard stuff? Yeah, probably. I kinda want this free spell. Like last time, I can worry about it once they're closer to being dead. That's a 4. What gets shocked? I can deal with that. Split. 6 goes into the broadsword. Everything else goes here. Another 4. We're getting shocked again. It's a little annoying. Hopefully the shocked items are favorable. Same as last turn. Split you. Keep a 3. Finders keepers. Get the broadsword off. That's a 5 this turn. They're gonna dodge one. Perfect. We can do 1 damage, right? Split up this 5. Throw in the 3. Drop the 6. And the wizard is defeated. I will take that freeze spell. It's equipped. We do level up in 2. Go for Stereo Head. I think I can take out Stereo Head by just making everything a 1. Whoops, I have to lockpick that. Reduce by 1. I want to steal something from you. Sonic Wave. It's not a terrible item. Weaken as a status item is pretty good. We can do stuff like that. In goes the 5. A 1 here. A 1 there. And a little bit of damage. We take nothing because we reduce each hit. Oh, we still take 1 because we only freeze 1. Nice. What gets weakened? Nothing of consequence. Steal 1. Hit with the broadsword. Split the value in 2. Sure. And we're taking a full hit this turn. Of 4 damage. Can you believe it? 4. And it's over. Hey, rad fight. I don't suppose you got any cassettes with you. I'm from literally any year after 1986. Sorry, Radiohead. I didn't bring any cassettes into the dungeon. Let's steal one of these. Pick up our reward. We can pick up a lot of countdown stuff, but I didn't steal from the Cosmonaut at the start. So maybe I'll take Poison Needle. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of use for my high dice. We can steal countdown from Sneezy. I want that Sonic Wave yet? Not yet. To the Sneezy fight. So let's check out what Sneezy has. A lot of spikes. A lot of spikes. Let's only do 3. Might be okay to steal 1, but I don't think I really need it. Split a die in 2. Use the hook. Cool. You can reduce all his countdowns by 2. I don't really need to steal anything from Sneezy, but I should probably steal one of those spikes. Just for variety's sake. Oh, it only reduces them by 1. Sneezy, that was a terrible idea. Split that. Lots of 2s. Let's throw the 6 over here. Oh, I was gonna steal. Oh, I hate it when the sneeze doesn't. Achoo! If only you weren't allergic to dungeons. Hey, just so you know, I set a carpet aside for when you all decide to settle down here and make yourself home around here. That's so nice of you, Yolanda. I guess they sleep on carpets down in the dungeon. Do we need a bump or pickpocket or any of this? I'll take the counterfeit. I don't need to use it right this second. We're looking for a good countdown item, which none of these enemies have. I'm gonna go for the fireman first. I don't want to swap out the dagger for the sonic wave. Let's go fight the fireman. Fireman is weak to ice. Ooh, odd fireballs. Alright, let's flip this one. Hit him with the ice. Reduce the damage. Hit him with a sonic wave and a broadsword. Just like that, I think the fireman is mostly incapacitated. Whoa, hit us with 2 damage. Burnt our 6. Take hits to steal something. Yeah. Reduce some health for ourselves. Ooh, only taking 4. Or 3, actually. Split. And I guess if we take 2. Closer to using our hook again. And to win, some more experience. Let's steal one of these fireballs. Heal a little. Go after Marshmallow. Split heal. Freeze the Marshmallow. 5. We got a snowball and an ice ball. Sorry, snowball and a fireball. Both are good steal targets. Marshmallow is already nearly dead. Split. 4. Reduce. Freeze. One more there. We take 0 damage. 1 gets frozen. Split this one. Drop the 4. 2. And the 1 here. Hit him with freeze. Just like that, we're only taking 1 damage this turn. It's enough to get our hook online. And we can finish off the Marshmallow with a broadsword. Easy. Let's steal that snowball. Just like that. I don't think we need this broadsword anymore. Fireball. Snowball. Let's check out some upgrades. Ned. Come in, come in. So good to see you. You just missed Cornelius. Ah, I love that guy. Such a joker. Can bump our sonic wave up to taking a 5. Leather armor can accept anything. Fireball does 2 burn. Snowball does 1 extra damage. Freeze spell freezes all dice. Lockpick splits 6s into 3s. Let's upgrade the freeze spell. Or check the backpack first. See what else we got. Crowbar gets used twice. Duplicate is smaller. Dagger does an extra damage. And Broadsword does an extra damage. A smaller counterfeit is really good. But I do really like the idea of only needing 1 freeze item. Okay, just like that. Don't really need the snowball anymore. At least not for not for freezing tech. Pro freezing? Not for pro freezing. What's the vacuum got? Dust Cloud and a Blood Sun. Both very, very large. Let's split this 2 up, reduce the damage, freeze all their dice, do 6 damage with fire. Probably shouldn't have done the fire. In fact, I need to get rid of the fire so that we get rid of all of their high value dice. Now they get to keep a 4. Yeah, I need to get rid of my fire. 1 element only in the fire and ice division. Split up that 3. That gets us 1. Do I want to steal any of these? I mean, Blood Suck's pretty good. Great for long-term fights. And it is relatively easy for me to steal. And I can just block. Nothing but 1s. And we block 1 by reducing the damage. Good combo. Boom. Maybe I do want to keep this mobile. Alright, we're stealing the Blood Suck. How does it upgrade? Can just accept anything. Which is pretty good. But I want things that are small. Which means I should... I'm not gonna want 6s. So I'll upgrade the lockpick so I can put 6s and get multiple dice. Fireball, you're out. Dagger, you're back in. Hopefully I don't roll more than 1 6. I need something to do with 6s. Crowbar's not helpful. Okay, what are the chances I roll 3 6s? And I'm just doomed. Back up to full. We got the bully. Let's see for this replay. What do you got, bully? With the rocks. Rock, 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 fists. And to your rocks, I say leather armor, freeze, weaken, countdown. Do I want a rock or a fist? Not really. I can do without those. And he's smart enough to go for fist to do 4 damage to us. Split up. 1 damage there. 1 reduction. 4 damage. We end up taking another 4 because we didn't weaken the fist. Really laggy. 3 damage. Come on, hit the fist. Nope. But the freezes are really working out. This fight would have hurt much, much more. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get use out of my crowbars this time. Not truly. Let's heal once and go for the Jester. Now, I wonder what you steal from the Jester. Hey, it's a little dice buddy. Sorry, friend. It's definitely for real. Time to die. Jester changes equipment every turn. I don't really want any of these. But maybe. Just maybe. Oh, do they even care? They don't care about dice value. You can use them every day of the week. 4. Drop that. I froze them completely. Let's do this too. Just like that. Oh, they don't even... Yep. No. Guess they needed... This time they need odds. So they're gonna get thorns. And all of their cards are double-sized. Still probably fine. 1, 2... And 3 damage freeze, or just 3 damage? 3 damage freeze. Oh, get 1 thorn. I think sticks around. Split you up. Cool. That's a very dangerous split, actually. Reduce. I should have used that first. Now I don't take any damage from the thorn. Ooh, that was the countdown one, which they don't even... They get to use exactly 1 of. And they choose to use the weekend one. Poison goes through our defenses. This turn they've got deflects and leather armors. I do 1 damage to them. What do I get? You know, you really remind me of when I was a contestant. But don't get your hopes up. It all seems to be going fine. It all seemed to be going fine for me as well, at first. These do get progressively harder. These are all big. Reduce all damage by 2. It's not terrible. I mean, it's terrible for me right now. What's the trade? Trader counterfeit for a backstab. Add 1 each time we do the damage. Val, I hope you got a better haul this time. There's a lot of these imps working in this dungeon. I mean, I should just take that backstab. Gives me something to work towards. There we go. It's like a full set. Let's go fight the Wicker Man. We no longer need countdown items. Not a great number, but we can split this one. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Freeze everything. We reduce their damage by 1. We take no damage. We count down to a 10. I think they're going to be at a 10 for a while. See if we can get a 3. We do. Does that always go 3, 2, 1? I guess it's gotta. Might be predictable. 5 goes there. We can put the 2 here. 1 over here. And another round of taking no damage. We've got 4 more turns before it's even a risk. Split, freeze, armor, sonic wave, freeze, and backstab. I feel like I could have gotten a lethal there. I also feel like it doesn't matter. They took 0 damage. And now we just put this 4 into... The 4 was the most restrictive thing I could have picked up. Hey, we're now level 5. Maximum health increased by 4. I mean, Hacksaw might be good. Skeleton keys, probably not. But I'm just gonna take an upgrade. Backstab. Starts at a 0. You can use it with anything. Over 2 leather armors. I mean, this gives us a reason to put the dagger back in. What was the dagger last time? Up upgrade this backstab. So it doesn't need a 3. Not that I have anything else to really use my 3s on. Ooh, let's fight the rotten apple first. There it is. Apple. So rotten. It does have rotten to the core. Reduce health by half with just a 16. This actually works on the boss. It might be pretty good to pick up. So let's do that. Split you. Get a 1. Get a 5. Get a 4. And we get a 2 there. Didn't map that out properly. But they do exactly 1 damage to us because I didn't block. Steal that apple bite. Split you. Do this. Do that. 5 damage or 5 damage. Choose 5 damage with that. 1 die short. Live looking at that 39. I can't believe I made such a mistake. Split. 1, 5. You got only evens now. Should have used hook to re-equip that. Then again, we're gonna take 1 damage, so. Nope, we're gonna take 0 damage. Rotten apple, not very good at fighting. You win! Let's take that rotten core in case we end up in a situation where everything will be awesome if we could just get 16 pips. Alright, we got the 6-shooter and a midnight charm. Oh, you also get murdered, but does everything in this dungeon get absolutely rinsed simply by having the freeze spell? Is the freeze spell the greatest spell in this dungeon? Hit for 5. You want to steal that midnight charm? Not really. I got... Yeah. Do I still have that crowbar? I honestly can't remember. I think I got rid of it. Freeze. Split. 4. 1. And... That's 1 cold cowboy. Enough odd dice. But I can end this battle if I do that. Boom. Let's see what's in the shop. Another lockpick. Honestly would not be bad for this whole not having enough odd dice thing. Let's go fight the rat king. Should have checked my bag first to actually remember what's in there. It's tough in these battles where you end up with a bunch. Do I want the rat? Actually, rat would be really good for us. Let's use hook to re-equip the next one. I want to use lockpick on one of our odds. Second odd. That way we have all the odds we need. Now they only do poison, so leather armor is not important at all. But if we give them a bunch of 1s, they don't get to do all that much. Let's go for the way that gives them a bunch of 1s. And whatever extra we have, we can just... Well, there's 2 extra. Can't reduce this one doesn't care what it is. 3 freeze. 3 damage or 1 damage. Let's drop the pips on the steel. They dump all their points into Rat. They're gonna get to attack us next turn. I'm 0% terrified. 5, 5, 4. Ooh, that would be bad. See that we don't have to deal with that consequence. Ooh, and they rolled a 1. How fantastic. Or did the freeze make them roll a 1? I guess I'll never know. Snowball. Snowball. Backstab. Bye-bye, Rat. Hello, Rat. Give up Sonic Wave for the Rat power. Let's just roll 1 more die. We still have the crowbar. I feel like going for a countdown build now is sort of half online between Rotten Core, crowbar, and Rat. That's gotta kill every enemy, right? In fact, let's give it a try. Snowball can go. Leather armor will be our delay. Backstab can go there. We still want that. We need the crowbar. Which one's big numbers? Let's do that. It's probably an absolutely bad idea. So let's heal up before it. Let's see if this does not get us killed. But they're gonna be doing a bunch of ones. Alright, first things first. We want to get countdown reduction. We put the 5 there. It gets us a new die. It gets us a 6. We can split the 6 into a bunch. Awesome. We only need a 1 to go here. And then we dump the pips into Rotten Core. Reduce their health by a bunch and get ready to steal. They have Camouflage, Deep Sea Howl, and Overwhelm. None of which are really that great. But that was a lot of damage for the first one. Considering we didn't actually use any extra abilities. Took all of their die just to blind us. Pop the 5. You get to steal something. We're gonna split one of these 2s. 1. Hey, we get to reduce their health. Which I guess I should have done first, so that it technically does slightly more. But also, we're not taking any damage. Cool. Reduce the cooldown. We only have to do 5. Let's split you, so we know we have a 1. Oh, too bad. Poison goes first, or just, yeah, it goes first. Awesome. Next level. This is going great. I guess this is the only one I probably can use. Overwhelm's probably better. I don't remember how well the AI works. The enemy AI. When it comes to blind dice. With the camouflage upgrades too, I guess. Run core goes to a 12. Crowbar goes to 2 uses. Rat means we always get a 3 or more. Which is not necessarily what we want. I think it might be crowbar. Camouflage blinds 4 dice. Yep. to our equipment. I do like using the crowbar, but I feel like rod and core might be a better choice. But this upgrade, okay, this makes it go quicker. Is this a good build? I don't think so. Depends on which boss we get, honestly. Someone who doesn't like freeze? It's Audrey. I feel like Audrey absolutely does not like getting frozen. Hope they aren't immune to it. Hey, you there. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You can win. Maybe not today, because I'm going to do my very best to beat you. But one day. See, just like that. Everything has its use. Split. Go for 5. Go for 4. Just like that. Audrey's down half. Everything of hers is frozen. And we're gonna get to steal an earthquake. Man, if there was a whole nother floor, it would be in a wonderful spot. Nothing bad happens to us this turn. Countdown. Countdown. I mean, that was literally, I think, just a waste of a die. Not a waste. Oh, right. Order of operations. Could have done 2.5 more damage. Something like that. Math damage. I could have done extra math damage. Only I had stopped to do the math. 6, 5, split. Bye, Audrey. Bonk. Woo, we did it! Congratulations, me. Hello, Jester. Well, here we are again. Let's try the exact same thing we've been doing for ages, and see if the results are different this time. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the... Oh. No. Wasn't supposed to happen. Oop. No, sorry. But maybe if you try it another 5 or 10 times. Episode complete. Finders, keepers. We also finished some challenge and inflict 5 or more freeze in a single turn. Defeat a boss with full health. And complete any 6 episodes. And more? How many more did we complete? Collect. It's the snowman. Turn-ons, the crackle of a bonfire in a snowy field. On New Year's Eve, the flickering silhouette of trees on the horizon. Turn-offs. I don't understand the question. Hobbies. I tried listing these before, but apparently they're not suitable for the public. Reason for entering the dungeons. Seeking my one true love, who entered before me and never returned. Oh, that was a good use of voices. I'm not a voice actor. I've learned this. Challenge complete. Defeat a boss with full health. Hey, it's the Dryad. Childhood pet. 100 passing squirrels. Likes? Trees. Dislikes. Things that aren't trees. Reason for entering the dungeons? Knew only the branches and leaves of the trees, wanted to come underground to see their roots. Out for a research expedition. To truly understand the tree, you must see all parts of it. And for finders keepers, we got sticky hands. Favorite food? Candy from a baby. Hobbies, yo-yo, football, and hiding plastic spiders in your sandwich. Happiest moment? Tricked Lady Luck into sitting on a whoopee cushion. Reason for entering the dungeon? Wanted to win a big bottle of sneezing powder. Sticky hands, you could have bought sneezing powder at a joke shop. Complete 6 episodes. It's the gardener. Favorite food? Vegetarian sausages. Favorite book? Watership Down. 6 things you couldn't live without. Watering can, shovel, rich compost, determination, daffodils, and hope. Reason for entering the dungeon? Barely remember nowadays, to be honest. It happened so long ago. And that's it for The Thieves Episode 2. Thief. Sure, the dungeons are getting harder. Maybe someone weak would give up. But this is a competition, and I'm still in it to win it. Just like me. You've been watching Poketuba Games. This has been Dicey Dungeons. This game is available on Steam and a bunch of other places. If you haven't played it for yourself, go ahead and get it. Get it. I endorse it strongly. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and bye.